So this is my other classic car that I thought I would show you around and give you a little bit of the history of it as well. So you've seen the Princess. This is my 1973 Volkswagen Beetle on an M reg. So the story is, I've always liked Beetles, and I'd had a blue Beetle when I first passed my test. When I first moved into my other house on an estate, there was this Beetle parked under a garage port, just kind of sticking out, and I had seen an elderly lady driving it, and so I thought, well, fortune favours the brave. So I wrote a letter and just said, sorry about the loud traffic. In my letter I said, if you ever sell it, let me know. Didn't hear anything, nothing happened, unsurprisingly, nothing happened. And then, like I said, I moved into my house, which was around the corner from the lady in the Beetle. And one day, not long after I moved in, I got a call from the old lady's daughter-in-law to say that they had found my letters in a drawer, and this was about 18 months, 2 years after I'd put my letters in. They'd found my letters, and the old lady had gone into a home, and if I wanted the car, it was mine, because they were just going to scrap it. Can you believe they were just going to scrap it? So that was it. I bought it from this old lady, and that was in 2009 I bought this, and it transpired that she had it. Her name was Edna. Edna had had it brand new since 1973, and she drove it all the way from 1973 to 2009, which makes me only the second owner from new. And I've got all the original documents. I've got the original bill of sale, I've got everything, which I'm really pleased about. She paid extra for the radio. She had to pay for the number plates, that must have been a thing back then. And she kept it under a carport, and then it came to me, and I've had it since 2009. It's my weekly driver. I wouldn't say daily, it's my weekly driver, and it is really, really good to me, really good to me. I've had to do some bits over the years, obviously, as you have to do with a car that's over 50 years old now. So that's the story, really. I bought it off Edna in 2009, and it's remained with me ever since. Its colour is original, and it's called Brilliant Orange. And it had originally the 1.2 engine in it, so this really is kind of poverty model spec. You don't get much lower than this, and it did fantastically until early this year, when I noticed, as you can see, it began not only dripping a bit of oil, but really kind of gushing out oil. So I took it to the garage I use, not far from me, and they specialise just in air cooled. They're fantastic. And it transpired I had a catastrophic oil failure in the engine. Excuse the shopping bag. And they said to me they could repair it, but the compression on the engine was lost as well. So they could repair it, or sat on the side was a newly rebuilt 1300 engine. So for a couple of £100 more, I went for the brand, well, reconditioned engine. So this now does have the 1.3 engine in it, and that was earlier this year. But apart from that, it is original. I haven't touched it, molested it. I like factory standard, that's just me. I don't like lowered Beetles. I don't like souped up ones, so call me boring. But this is completely original. And yes, it isn't perfect. As you can see, it has had some welding. That was a couple of years ago. It had some welding in the past. But you know, if you want to keep these cars on the road, you do have to make some sacrifices. But I would never kind of lower it and put sports wheels on or anything like that. So it is, apart from the engine, but as you can see, I love bits like this because that's the history. That was 40 odd years of Edna's ownership, all these handprints where, you know, the metal's been worn away. I bought these snazzy seat covers just this year actually because, as you know, we've had an exceptionally warm summer, and these seats, as anybody with these type of seats will tell you, they stick and it can get really uncomfortable in hot weather. So I just bought these. I didn't want to cover them completely because they're in such good condition and they're original, so I just bought these little covers just to kind of stop my legs and back sticking, really. But the ceiling is all good, never been touched, and it is really basic. It is basic, but I love it. So I'll just show you the brand new engine. Still got the original embossed number plate. So this is it then. This is the rebuilt engine, and it's been fantastic since I've had it. No dramas with it at all. And guess what? It doesn't leak oil either. So I'm gonna have to clean up my drive at some point. But that's why I put those down, because the Princess, when the Princess is here, that leaks too. Joyful. So today, what I'm going to be doing is getting underneath and just treating some of the scabby spots underneath my rust proofer. So I'm going to be doing that. So maybe join me in another video if you want to, really. But yeah, 1973 1200 Beetle originally, and it's never left the county it was bought in. It stayed in the same county all its life and had two owners from new.